Hello, I'm here, top of Chertsey, Bolshe's Hen on this very busy, windy, chilly, noisy Tuesday afternoon. There's religious activists, there's buskers. It really is a busy Tuesday afternoon. It's very windy as well, so bear with me. You see, what's happening in our glorious city, like I've covered many times before, is too many new arrivals with different ways, beliefs, values, standards are being dispersed in long-standing proud Scouse communities. Now, what happens and what has happened, as we see in Kensington and Fairfield, those communities start losing their unique Scouse status, character and identity. That's what happens. They no longer remain the long-standing proud Scouse communities they originally were. That stands to reason. That is obvious what happens. You can't just replace new Scousers with new arrivals. You can't replace Scousers with new arrivals and expect those long-standing proud Scouse communities to remain the same. Bear with me, it's getting busy. That doesn't happen. It can't happen. What happens is that cultural change changes those communities, fitting the culture that now starts to dominate those areas. That's what happens. That's what is happening, right? These politicians, journalists, so-called super Scousers, whatever, they're fully aware of this change that's underway, right? And they're not opposing it. They have no intentions whatsoever of ever opposing it. They're going to leave it. They're going to let cultural change sweep across our glorious city, changing long-standing, proud working-class communities forever into places of mistrust, division, parallel lives, like we see in other parts of the country. Blackburn in particular, just Google parallel lives Blackburn and you'll see, right? That's what happens. That's what is happening. You see, that's been happening in Blackburn for the past 40, 50 years. No one speaks to one another. There's a literally a line down the community separating the two communities who have nothing in common, never have, never will, hence why they live parallel lives. There's mistrust, division, fear. That is now sinking its roots here deeper and deeper in our glorious city, and we must oppose it, right? That's what is happening in our city. Long-standing, working class, proud Scouse communities are being changed. New arrivals being dispersed in those communities. Have no intention whatsoever of embracing the Scouse fan, but imposing their ways, beliefs, values over the host community. That's what happens. That's what is happening. And that's why we have to oppose it at election time. We cannot just let this continue to the point where there is no changing it back, right? And see, in the London boroughs, they have all been culturally changed. They will never ever see their former Cockney glory ever again. They're gone, changed forever. Can't allow that to happen to our glorious city. This is our city. It belongs to us, our children, grandchildren, all those amazing Scousers yet to be born. The Scouse legacy has to be, must be passed down to them. That's why I'm down here. That's why I'm so passionate about this, because I have watched that transformation destroy, because that's the only word for it, once unique, proud communities across the country. As I say, London is a typical example of what has happened. London is being culturally changed into a completely different place. In fact, you all know it has. You don't need Joe Owens to tell you that. You know it has, right? And if we don't stop what's happening to our city, we will undergo the same fate. And given we have the crystal ball, ladies and gentlemen, right? We're warned in advance what's on the way, how it unfolds, and the end result. We'd be foolish to ignore what has happened to other long-standing, proud, unique communities across the country. It would be foolish, it would be reckless, right? And that's why Joe Owens is down here, because I love my city, my fellow Scouse brothers and sisters, and I know they love their city. They don't want it changed. They don't want it culturally changed against their wishes, because that's what's happening, right? It is being culturally changed against their wishes. So therefore, ladies and gentlemen, remember, say no to cultural change, yes to Scouse pride, shout it out loud, Scouse and proud. Okay, thank you.